Tesla is set to officially hold the grand opening of its new semi-factory in Nevada on September 24, 2026, marking a major milestone for an electric truck program that has been in development for nearly a decade. The factory is designed to eventually reach a maximum production capacity of 50,000 semi-trucks per year. However, there is one detail that makes this event particularly notable from the start. Tesla is preparing to hold the grand opening even though production has already been underway for several months. The Tesla Semi account announced the event with the message that the new semi-factory in Nevada will hold its grand opening next month, accompanied by an image featuring the words Semi Rollout and the date September 24, 2026. This means the event is not the day Tesla will begin building the Semi. The company has already produced and delivered trucks to customers for months, initially as part of its testing program and later as production gradually moved toward a larger scale. According to reports from Teslarati and Electrek, mass production began in March 2026, while Tesla officially confirmed mass production on April 29. The company had previously targeted reaching maximum production levels by June 30. So the real question is not why Tesla is holding a grand opening after the factory has already started producing trucks. The more important question is, what exactly does Tesla want to prove at this point? The semi-factory in Sparks is not simply a renovated section inside Gigafactory Nevada. Tesla built an entirely separate facility covering approximately 1.7 million square feet located directly next to its existing battery production area. This represents an important change from the early stages of the Semi program when Tesla relied much more heavily on facilities and production processes that were not specifically designed for the electric truck. Building a dedicated factory shows that Tesla is trying to move the Semi into a completely different phase, from a limited production program to a product capable of being manufactured at a scale of tens of thousands of trucks per year. That is also why the 50,000 unit figure matters more than the grand opening itself. At that designed capacity, the factory would need to average roughly 137 trucks per day if production were spread across the entire year. Tesla does not simply need to build a few semi-trucks for customers to test. It must maintain a high, stable, and continuous production rate while controlling both quality and cost. Tesla announced plans to expand Gigafactory Nevada in January 2023 with a $3.6 billion investment. At the time, the plan included a 100 gigawatt-hours 4680 battery cell manufacturing facility and around 3,000 new jobs. But the Semi plan continued to change. Tesla eventually decided to build a dedicated factory on separate land near Gigafactory Nevada, with construction beginning in 2024. Locating the new facility directly beside Gigafactory Nevada provides a significant advantage. Tesla can take advantage of existing infrastructure, supply chains, and manufacturing capabilities in the area. A higher level of vertical integration could also reduce some logistics requirements and make it easier for the company to increase production. But to understand why Tesla has taken so long to reach this point, we need to look back at the history of the Semi. Tesla unveiled the truck in November 2017 with plans to begin production in 2019. That deadline was not met. Battery limitations, changes related to cell chemistry, and the decision to develop a dedicated manufacturing facility caused the program to be delayed repeatedly. By December 2022, the first semi-trucks were finally delivered to PepsiCo at facilities in Modesto and Sacramento. Other companies, including Cisco, Saia, and Martin Brower, later received trucks for testing under real-world operating conditions. Those trucks were important, but they did not represent a full-scale production program. Tesla still had to solve the bigger problem: how to turn a complex electric truck into a product that could be manufactured in large quantities. That is exactly what makes the Sparks factory such an important milestone. Tesla now has a facility specifically built for the Semi, but a factory with a designed capacity of 50,000 trucks does not mean Tesla has actually reached that production level. The gap between capacity on paper and actual output is what needs to be watched. The September event could therefore give Tesla an opportunity to show how mature the production line has become. According to the invitation shared by Sawyer Merritt, attendees will be able to tour the factory and take the Semi for a test drive. The factory tour could be especially significant. If Tesla is willing to bring customers, media, and outside parties into the production area, that could indicate that the company has greater confidence in the factory's operations. What attendees see regarding production speed, automation, and assembly processes could provide additional clues about Tesla's ability to scale output. The test drive addresses a different issue. Specifications such as a 500-mile range, charging speed, or operating costs are difficult to fully communicate through a specification sheet. For commercial customers, actually getting behind the wheel and experiencing the Semi in real conditions could be far more convincing. Tesla currently offers two main configurations. The standard range has a range of around 325 miles or 523 kilometers with a price of approximately $260,000. The long-range version can travel around 500 miles or 804 kilometers and costs about $290,000. Both versions use a 3-motor powertrain rated at 800 kilowatts, producing more than 1,000 horsepower. The Semi also supports Tesla's high-power Megacharger system. Tesla says the system can restore around 70% of the truck's range in approximately 30 minutes. Some information from the charging experience also indicates that charging times at a Megacharger can fall below 20 minutes under certain conditions. However, the truck itself is only half of the story. The other half is infrastructure. A company can purchase a Semi, but without Megachargers capable of around 1 megawatt or more along major freight routes, the truck's benefits will be significantly limited. New customers outside PepsiCo and Frito-Lay's existing operating network will be particularly concerned about this issue. That is why 3 factors should be watched after the September event: orders, Megachargers, and the next generation of the Semi. First is the possibility that Tesla will reopen its public ordering system. The Semi configuration tool has been closed for years while production timing remained uncertain. If Tesla brings it back with clear pricing and delivery timelines, that would be a strong indication that the company is preparing to expand its customer base beyond the initial testing group. Second is the expansion of the Megacharger network. As the number of semi-trucks increases, Tesla will need more charging locations to support new freight routes. Expanding this network will determine whether customers can fully take advantage of the range and turnaround times that the Semi is designed to provide. Third are the changes on the trucks coming off the Sparks production line. The Semi prototypes built in 2022 are not necessarily identical to today's mass production version. Moving to a dedicated production line could bring improvements to both hardware and manufacturing processes. Those invited to test drive the truck at the September event could become some of the first people outside Tesla to directly evaluate these changes. This milestone is even more notable when compared with Tesla's previous launches. The company held its Cybertruck delivery event in November 2023 after development and initial production had already taken place. Similarly, the December 2022 event marking the delivery of the first semi-trucks to PepsiCo came after the first vehicles had already been developed and built. So Tesla holding a grand opening after production has already started is not necessarily unusual. The company's familiar approach is to first put a product into production and then hold an event to showcase the achievement once the production line has reached a sufficiently mature state. But this time there is one major difference. Tesla has set a very ambitious production target: 50,000 trucks per year. The company previously wanted to reach large-scale production by the end of 2026, but its latest plan has pushed that target into 2027. That makes the Sparks factory an important test of Tesla's ability to execute. If the production line can quickly ramp up and maintain high output, Tesla will finally have the foundation to turn the Semi into a truly commercial program. On the other hand, if production continues to increase slowly even after the factory is complete, the 50,000 truck figure will remain only a designed capacity on paper. And that is the real reason the September 24th grand opening is worth watching. The event will show us what Tesla has built. But the production numbers that follow will tell us whether Tesla has actually solved the Semi problem. Nearly a decade after the Semi was first unveiled, Tesla finally has a dedicated factory. Now the biggest challenge is no longer building the truck itself, but proving that Tesla can manufacture it at the scale it has promised. But there is another number that may be even more important than Tesla's 50,000 unit annual target. How many semi-trucks is the Sparks factory actually producing right now? Tesla has confirmed that the first Semi came off the new high-volume production line on April 29, 2026. But starting a high-volume line and reaching a high production rate are two very different things. Tesla has not publicly disclosed a monthly or quarterly Semi production figure, making the actual ramp rate one of the biggest unanswered questions surrounding the new factory. Tesla's Q2 production report makes this especially interesting. The company reported 8,822 vehicles under its Other Models category for the quarter, which includes Model S, Model X, Cybertruck, and Semi. Tesla did not break out how many of those 8,822 vehicles were semi-trucks, so this number cannot be used as semi-production. But it does highlight an important problem. Investors still do not have a clean production number showing how quickly the semi-line is scaling. Now compare that uncertainty with the factory's 50,000 unit design capacity. Reaching 50,000 trucks per year would mean averaging roughly 4,167 trucks per month, or about 137 trucks per day across a full year. That does not mean the factory needs to produce exactly 137 trucks every day, but it gives us a useful benchmark for understanding the scale Tesla is targeting. And this is where the September factory tour could become extremely important. If Tesla allows visitors to see the production line operating at a meaningful rate, the event could provide the first visual evidence of how far the ramp has progressed. Are trucks moving continuously through final assembly? How many vehicles are sitting at different stages of the line? How much automation has Tesla deployed? And most importantly, does the factory look like a facility producing dozens of trucks per day or one still in the early stages of ramp-up? Tesla itself has noted that production rates depend on equipment uptime, component supply, factory downtime, and other factors. That means the real achievement will not be building the first semi or even reaching a temporary production spike. The real test is whether Tesla can sustain a high production rate week after week. That is the number I would watch after September 24th. Not the factory's 50,000 unit capacity, but the actual number of semi-trucks Tesla can consistently produce every month. If you want to follow Tesla's semi-ramp from the factory floor to real-world deliveries, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. We'll be tracking the numbers that actually matter, including production speed, factory utilization, deliveries, and how quickly Tesla can scale toward its long-term targets. The September 24th event may show us where Tesla is starting, but the months that follow will reveal whether this factory can truly transform electric trucking. Subscribe now and stay with us for the next major Tesla semi update.